climate and its preservation is a very, very serious business, and in that regard, COP28, they're of course in Dubai, out there, having these very important discussions. And Ryan Brew is on the ground, and he's going to give us the latest. Ryan, good morning.
Good morning to you, Jason, and good morning to all of our viewers, and I hope everyone had a great weekend back home in Trinidad and Tobago. It is the start of a new week, and it is also the start of a new week here at COP28, where I like to say the rubber hits the road. This is where the politicians fly home, and this is where the negotiations and the negotiators take center stage over the next week and a half. It'll be interesting to see what packages they can come up with over the next week and a half. We'll be following those negotiations and bringing to you the latest. But on the domestic front, for Trinidad and Tobago, the Minister of Planning and Development, Penelope Beckles, along with Trinidad and Tobago's lead climate negotiator, Kishan Kumar Singh, they faced the 15th Facilitative Sharing of Views workshop under the International Consultation and Analysis this morning at Room 5. And there were some interesting perspectives coming out of it. The underlying message is that Trinidad and Tobago cannot hide behind its emissions. They will be held to scrutiny. They will be held to account. That was the underlying message from both Minister Penelope Beckles as well as Kishan Kumar Singh, who is our lead climate negotiator. They also went into the different techniques, the different strategies, the different things that Trinidad and Tobago is doing to combat the emissions, I should rather say, of carbon dioxide. That includes bringing in electric buses, as well as the use of more compressed natural gas across Trinidad and Tobago. Now, over the weekend, I just want to switch internationally, but there are domestic implications to what happened over the weekend. I'm sure it was the most trending topic online over the weekend. The COP28 president, Sultan Al Jaber, who is also the chief executive officer of ADNOC Energy, that is an energy company here in the United Arab Emirates. It was revealed in an exclusive UK Guardian report that he said on November 21st, he told an elderly person that there is no need for fossil fuels to be phased out. It is, quote unquote, unnecessary. That coming from Sultan Al Jaber, the COP28 president. It's almost like an atheist going to church. The Sultan Al Jaber saying that rocked the conference, and there have been a lot of reactions since. One person actually familiar and very close to the situation told me the implications of what this now has for this COP conference, and I'll quote what they told me. They said, all the pressure has now doubled on him. He has to now deliver in the face of mistrust. So they feel that the COP28 package must now be much grander than it probably would have ought to be before these statements would have been out in the public domain, courtesy an exclusive report from the UK Guardian newspaper. So all eyes will, there have been, of course, a lot of people calling for him to resign and to step down in the face of these comments since it broke over the weekend. But now, he hasn't responded publicly to those statements just yet, but now sources close to the situation are saying that the pressure is on the COP28 president, Sultan Al Jaber, to deliver at COP28, or else he could face a lot of public scrutiny in the year that follows. For now, Jason, that's where we'll leave things. I'll hand it back to you, but if anything breaks throughout your show, I will be on standby to reconnect with you.
Well, important conversations happening out there in Dubai, and Ryan is on the ground giving us all the latest in real time. Thank you, as per usual, Ryan Brew.